Javier Portillo popped up, scored a vital goal in the second. Europe really starting to take note of Raul at last.
And very quickly, Madrid looking for a way through. Raul trying to latch on.
And of course, nerves could come into it. But this Madrid side, I think at home, they won't really feel. I mean, they were beaten 1-0 in Milan. It's not been a great group for them so far. Beaten 1-0 in Milan, 2-2 draw at home with Lokomotiv Moscow.
Controversial 2-2 draw as well, because the Lokomotiv were very. To Clarence Seedorf, who's penalised for knocking over Zinedine Zidane. Makalele sends it short to Zidane. Elguera threading a lovely pass through to Zidane. But Redondo from the back. Nice touch from Raul. And Zidane. Ooh. Simic seemed to foul Zidane there. Referee's only given. Still with Ronaldo. Looks up Ronaldo to the far post. That's just a little bit long for Zidane. Kicks it in though, the Frenchman.
Been a good bright start from Madrid though. To change his body position or his body shape, and he just doesn't really get a hand anywhere near the ball.
His body's not solid when the ball clatters into him. Good thinking again. Here's Raul into the area. Raul did well to hold off Costa Curta, and that's it. Pavon getting a talent in. Zidane. Zidane just breaking down any thoughts of a minute. There's indeed Shevchenko straight at Roberto Carlos, however. Brocci may have tried to stop Roberto Carlos getting out, but he failed miserably. And in the end, the free kick breaks down. The referee's having nothing. This is good for Real Madrid.
Ronaldo, Raul, Figo, Rivaldo, Shevchenko, Seedorf, Maldini. You couldn't ask for a better collection of superstars down and really run at people, and it's been pretty effective so far.
Zidane popping up on the right now for Real Madrid. Ball with Raul. Zidane. Oh. Did force to defend, and there Zidane brings the ball out. Oh, lovely return pass from Raul. Zidane gives it back. He's got Ronaldo with him. Here's Ronaldo cutting inside. He's got Shevchenko. Well, he manages in the end to knock his own teammate off the ball, and the ball falls to Zinedine Zidane. And Larson in the ground and also out of position. Zidane to Roberto Carlos. Just a little bit slow there, Zidane. A game that Madrid simply have to win. A little bit wasted the free kick, but it's found Zidane, who comes out and claims that confidently. Once again, looks to get Madrid going quickly.
Yeah, and his distribution will be pretty.
Lovely turn inside from Zidane. He's created space there.
Ronaldo.
Here comes Figo. Zidane. Madrid camped outside the Gado. Once again, Zidane can't allow the Frenchman any space there. No Roberto Carlos here. But Pavon did all that was needed of him there. Good defending from the Madrid youngster. And now out comes the ball to Figo.
Up Ronaldo, but Costa Curta as well. They're coming a long way to make sure Ronaldo doesn't get space. They're coming out of the defence whenever Ronaldo drops to. Not for the first time, actually. Seen 2 or 3 nice turns from Seedorf.
Did a little bit too much, though. Asked too much. It's with Zidane. Talking about getting around the back of the defence. Luis Figo on the left keeps it in. Figo. Great vision. Just a little bit overhit, and I think Zidane had strayed offside by a yard or so.
Yeah, it was and obviously depending on what happens tonight with Borussia Dortmund, who play Lokomotiv Moscow at home, as you say, Madrid may go to Moscow needing a result.
Have been 2 had Raul put that one away. Let's be honest, if Ronaldo had one of his best... Seedorf didn't hold back on that challenge. Zidane got in well there ahead of Simic. Redondo. Iker Casillas gets a feel of the ball. He's not actually had to save any shots today, so I'll be quite happy for that one. Rolls it out, as he's been doing all night, very quickly to Zidane. Ronaldo, lovely turn there.
As you say, very quickly, and this is... Yeah, for no other player in the world would that be a shooting chance.
Opposite of it to Zidane. And Zidane, Raul finds space, turns one way and the next. Roberto Carlos. Still got Zidane with him, Zinedine Zidane. This is great from Real Madrid on the edge of the Milan penalty. One of two people who were booked in the first half. He was booked on 12 minutes. Roberto Carlos was the only other person booked on for not retiring the full distance on a free kick. So he takes his arm out and controls it with it.
Well, I think if you're a referee, you have to be absolutely certain that it's deliberate. You think that was deliberate?
Yeah.
I think he's leaning his chest towards it and he's misjudged it. Right?
Carlos.
And my assumption is that the referee will have just written down number 7 in his book. Otherwise, he'd still be trying to spell Shevchenko.
Shevchenko and Flavio gets back to clear that one.
Yeah, they just crowded him out, didn't they? And Shevchenko's going to find that he's not going to get very much there.
Ronaldo. As it is, we had 5 minutes in the second half. There's still no change in the score. It is Real Madrid 1. Goal from Raul. AC Milan 0. Fantastic ball from Zidane. Open. Zidane. Just overran it a little bit there, Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah, and then ran into Brodsky.
For Figo. Luis Figo looks up. That is brilliant little flick. Figo gives it to Raul. I'm sure Ronaldo would love another chance. So just getting those chances if we could battle through. Slack by Milan. Zidane
Highly clear what Zidane was trying. As he strode up to that. That's
Seedorf.
idea, wasn't it? Nice idea. It didn't come off, but it was a nice idea.
Ball through the middle from Seedorf. Oof, that's a bit naughty there from Redondo. Figo. Once again, a good free kick opening up the play. Ronaldo.
And which is actually Ivan Elguera's net.
Salgado was a little bit lucky with that one.
Was.
But there was Zidane. There is Guti finding Raul. Zidane back heels it. Gets the ball back. Zinedine Zidane has got 2 players around him. Another little back heel. Roberto Carlos. Far it has to be said. Wound himself up for a couple of shots, but they've both gone over. Is Guti. Just finding a little bit of space for himself there. Gets it back.
New signing comes in, he loses his place on the side, then he wins it back, and he almost always wins it back.
That's a lovely touch from Guti. It's Roberto Carlos. Can it be 3-0? Roberto Carlos! Salgado and Guti. Roberto Carlos just hitting that one, and Zidane losing his balance. He's picked himself up quickly though. You think about how much they've been struggling. They were under pressure for a bit, but Iker hasn't really made a difficult save. Zidane into the area. Roberto Carlos.
At the base, if you like, of what I suppose you'd describe as the midfield diamond, and he's the bottom of it. Just moves the ball around really nicely.
Well, he's got just over 11 minutes to show what he can do here in the Bernabeu. And his side are trailing...
Not deeper than, incidentally, than Paolo Maldini is actually standing, rather than getting a goal kick.
There's Guti lining it up, blasting that one against, and he's going to help Figo on the overlap. Figo curling that one in. That was a vicious cross there for the Milan defence. And Zidane's done really well to keep it in. 5 minutes left. The return pass, can he finish it? He can't, but Guti can. All of a sudden the nerve tonic has arrived and Guti has made it 3-1.
Created a goal that really had no real right to create, did he? His 5th goal.
Good cross from Figo, but a lot of players would not have got on the end of that. He showed real faith, Zidane, in keeping it in, and then fantastic skill in bringing it back into the area. Look at this. It's a lovely chip.
Lovely little clip into Raul. Raul does what Raul does so well, which is back into players, feel for the contact, and then hold off.
Goalie and maybe Nesta would have been able to clear it. As it was, just reward for what's another delightful move. You know, easy goal, but
then had 5 minutes or so feeling uncomfortable. They now feel comfortable again.
it's time to celebrate.
Jumping up and down, celebrating.
It's a lovely.
That's the best bit of the move.
The control from Raul, because he doesn't just control it, he controls it, stops it, and then just tees it up for Zidane. Is the signal for Zidane to be given a well-deserved rest. It's not Portillo in the end, it's Santiago.